trilogy. In that game, you had a combo system. And I thought that was so fun. A combo system was so fun. Like you had like super cool moves. You could even jump on people's heads at will. Like I know there's a finisher here where you can jump on people's heads, but it's a finisher. But imagine like you had the actual ability to jump whenever you wanted, and if you jumped close enough to a person's head, you could land on their head. Uh-oh, Venom. Leave me be, Venom. There you go, fool. Venom, you ain't nothing, man. You just a symbiote. Okay, criminals they don't get paid in the Spider-Man universe. Crime don't pay here, brother. Crime does not pay. Anyways. Yeah, the Spider-Man 1 movie game had a whole bunch of combos. Like you could do like cartwheels, you could do like mule kicks, you could do like knockback punches, you could do like a web cocoon. You could basically web up your own hands and like make them so that they were harder. Like basically you were punching people with like webbed up hands and stuff. Wow. One of the coolest things. One of the coolest things there. And then there was that one other game, Enter Electro, where you could kind of do the same thing. You could do like large web blasts. You could do web cocoons. You could like, that was a good time too. I remember playing the demo of that game. But there was this one part when I was playing the demo of Enter Electro, and it was on the Jam Pack. It was on like the PS1 Jam Pack disc, and basically it got to the part in the demo where there was a fire hydrant, and I could never unlock the fire hydrant because there was like a fire, and you needed to like somehow with Spider-Man bust open the fire hydrant to get the water to come out, and I never figured out how to do that as a kid. So I never really beat the demo. All I could do was go from rooftop to rooftop for a little bit, fight a few people, and then when the fire came out, I could never put out the fire. Like, I just had no idea how to open the fire hydrant and get the water coming out. So, yeah. So honestly, like, it's been really cool to, get so many like cool video games with Spider-Man concepts. But I gotta tell you, this game takes the cake. It is the de facto amazingly most mechanically uh specialized Spider-Man game I've ever played. And I played them all. Pretty much played like the whole gambit of Spider-Man games. And this game just I mean Insomniac just did it. They really did it. Really awesome. Like Insomniac has been one of like the only video game companies I've ever really like played like their games like no matter what, like consistently throughout my life. Like I started with Ratchet and Clank 1, and I mean from there like, and I heard there was this like VR game that they came out with, but I don't have VR, so I never really looked into it. But and Insomniac since I was a kid, honestly, I remember it was like my what, 10th birthday? I remember I got my first Ratchet and Clank game, and it was part 1, and I got it in New York on my birthday. And yeah. Funnest thing ever. Yeah, Ratchet and Clank 1. There was like this there was this gun that if you if you like pointed it at your enemies and you just like zapped them for a while, they would turn into chickens. And then you got in part 2 there was the sheepinator. And then in part 3 there was the quackinator. So that you would just keep turning your enemies into like farm animals. Oh man. They had so many different guns too. They had a junk gun, they had the rhino, they had like and every game it got better and better and better. So that's why I'm very grateful that I get to play like I get like I don't know, I'm the type of person that really enjoys these type of games.